Straßenjungs, ja, ja!
Stu, where are we?
In Madrabar at Oktoberfest.
Oh,
Oktoberfest
Are
in
we
Madrabar?
still here? Am I still wearing the same braces?
It's impossible.
4 weeks later, you can't tell me that's true.
Crazy. We're having such a good time, we just don't want to leave.
We love Oktoberfest. This is our 5th episode because we couldn't get our hands on the special limited edition Oktoberfest beers. But look, there they are.
We're going to start with a couple from Spaten and
Hacker-Pschorr.
the Märzen beer. Now, for those Oktoberfest aficionados out there, I know that Märzen beer hasn't been served at the Oktoberfest since 1953, but it's still traditional Oktoberfest beer as far as I'm concerned.
So Spaten. Oh,
the Märzen beer is supposed to be light in colour, look at that.
Bing.
It can be darker from what I have read, but this one from Spaten seems to be quite traditionally light.
Expectations.
Frost?
You good thing.
It doesn't disappear. They know what they're doing over there at Spaten.
Really do.
That's sweet, isn't it?
But that's a little stronger.
It is. What have we got on this one here? 5.9%.
Yeah. So they have the fest beers just a little stronger, just to get the party going.
That brings me back to drinking great quality lager beer in hot weather in a European setting.
But I also enjoy the winter in Germany when you can just stick your beer outside the window. You've got a fridge. That is delicious.
Well, calm down. There's 3 to go. I'm interested to see the next one, the Hacker-Pschorr, to see if they've done a slightly different colour or whether it's a bit darker or can't get lighter than that.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. You forget sometimes how sweet German beers can be. I guess because they're so balanced in flavour.
Ein Lied aus dem Zelt.
This one's fun because some of us are playing instruments we really don't know how to play. Here we go.
When I was just a little boy, I asked my mother, what should I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que Sera Sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que Sera Sera, what will be, will be. When I was young, I fell in love. I asked my sweetheart, what lies ahead? Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said. Que Sera Sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que Sera Sera, what will be, will be. What will be, will be.
We got it.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it's cool.
I want to hear the pop.
Oh, it's darker.
Oh, it is darker. Oh, that's so good.
Smelling good.
Smell
Yeah. No overpowering.
Well, it smells like a
It's
lager.
telling,
doesn't
me
it?
something.
It's definitely darker, which is what the Märzen said they would be.
It's got a bit more follow on that one. Then
From previous episodes, we did fall in love with Hacker-Pschorr
yes.
instantly. For me, it's black and white. That was super sweet, and this is amazingly different.
Yeah.
It's full of flavour. It's a little bit bitter. It's heavier on the tongue.
We started trying beers a long time ago and started trying many different types. I remember in Cologne, many moons ago, decided to have a room party. And about 30 people turned up. Everybody bought way too much beer that they could drink themselves. It was just entire towers,
The end
and
of the
walls
morning.
of cans and
Yeah.
bottles left all throughout the room. The next day, the cleaners came. It's a nice hotel, 5-star hotel. The next day, the cleaners came in, cleaned absolutely everything except didn't take a single bottle or can with them. That's every
right.
stack,
I do remember that.
every can wall, every bottle tower. whatever.
I think they were paying tribute to you, Stu.
I think they were impressed.
Mark of respect.
Yeah, they thought, hang on, this guy's really gone hard and he's
Rockstar.
So Lowenbräu.
Lowenbräu. Now, we had a cracking time with Lowenbräu the other night.
Didn't we just?
You can't go wrong with Lowenbräu.
This is their fest beer. It's in the tents, not this year, but every other year.
I mean, it's got to be different. It's got to be a different recipe.
Yeah, what do you got here? Percentage-wise.
6.1.
Oh, okay.
It's a massive difference.
Hello, Lowenbräu.
What's it smelling like, Dave?
It's smelling great.
Geez, I'm tasting fields of gold.
A bit sting.
Smelling.
Okay. I'm just going to say it's a slightly amplified Lowenbräu.
This is what I'm going to do, Stu.
Not that impressed.
Well, compared to the two Moutsons we had before, this is a
Oh,
little
compared
bit
to these?
lackluster.
No.
It doesn't feel like something that's a special,
Yes. For a special
limited
occasion,
edition.
yeah.
You know you're getting a German beer when it's all in German. That's fantastic.
I think it's got a Fraulein on the front of it too. It's holding beers as well. That helps.
In front of the famous Lowenbräu, the lion
lion,
drinking.
yeah.
There you go.
She's selling it.
Not enormously exciting.
I'm a little bit underwhelmed.
It's still
Yeah.
great.
It's great,
But it's just,
absolutely.
it doesn't compare well to what we've had thus far. Who was at the Hirsch Brewery in Lowenbräu? So we got invited to go to this brewery and we got a tour with the brewer. There were just a handful of us. And at the end of the tour, a fantastic tour, he said, would you like to have a beer in our special pub? Public, not invited, brewers only.
The line to the pub was direct from the kegs.
Couldn't be fresher. Couldn't be
brewery.
fresher. You
You
should have
told me
been there,
this now.
Stuart.
No one told me. I don't
So,
know this.
have you ever tried to drink beer with a brewer, a German brewer?
I think you and I tried to be a little bit more courageous than what we could do.
We were holding our own.
Yeah. Until 11 p.m.
After about
midnight.
2 steins.
The brewmeister drove us back to the hotel.
No.
There's no way we should have gotten
How
that
do
car
you
with
remember
him.
that?
Well, maybe I can just.
You know what I loved
a bit
is
more in.
He took us through the whole process, and then we were enjoying
did, it
the
was
beer
great.
in the special pub. And I went to the loo, and he just happened to be there at the same time. And he said, "This is the final stage of the brewing process." Thank you, Hirsch. We are moving on to the Hofbräu Fest beer. This is special. We've talked about this brewery before. We love it.
I think there's a lovely photo of you and me at the Hofbräu.
Yeah, let's put that up right now. There it is. This is owned by the state of Bavaria. It is Hof. It's royal.
Governmental owned.
Wow, it's probably the lightest one we've had.
I feel like the first Spaten was quite a bit lighter.
You reckon?
This is what you'll find at Oktoberfest from Hofbräu. So I said before that most fest beers were 5.8, around about 5.8.
Which is pretty strong.
Standard. This is 6.3% alcohol.
Oh, okay.
If you're drinking a litre of this fest beer at Oktoberfest, or 2 litres, you're having a chirpy afternoon, aren't you, Stu?
Yeah, absolutely. You're not doing things by halves.
They really know how to drink in Germany. You gotta have your shoes on.
You do, and you'll sit on it for a while.
Or drink it from a shoe. Or a boot.
Or a boot. Yeah. Oh, smells rich. Sweet. Is it sweet?
It's okay.
A little sweet.
It's nice, but I'm not tasting why
Wow.
the Mountson isn't included in Oktoberfest beers anymore.
Since 1953, apparently, Moutsons aren't
Yeah.
poured
Well, so
at Oktoberfest.
why are these ones?
For me, these two fest beers are not as good as that.
No.
That, especially that Hacker-Pschorr.
Exactly.
We love Munich, and we love every beer that you make. We love some more than others. And we would just like...
Just a hint.
We just... We,
www.hackerpschorr.com.
okay, let's do it officially. Which is your favourite of the fest beers that are on the table right now?
The interestingest
Yes?
Hacker-Pschorr. Stewie? Dein ist mein ganzes Herz, wo du nicht bist, kann ich nicht sein. So erstes Lied, weil es allein aus der Liebe blüht. Sagt mir noch einmal mein einzig Lieb, oh sag noch einmal mir, ich This is so much fun.
Thank you for joining us on Oktoberfest. We are going to be doing a lot of different beers over the years. We're going to go to different countries. We're going to go to different styles. Come with us, subscribe.
Send us some song requests. Beers you want us to try, whatever you think you'd like to see us do. Let us know.
Drink German beer. Tschüss.
Servus!